Me not knowing what I'm doing. Um, Layla, where's the chat at? Layla. Wait a minute. Wait. Where's the chat at? Camera's off right now.
You want to reply for maybe you don't see it. I don't know.
Bruh. Oh my gosh.
You're live. It's just it's so
Mhm.
calm.
I am live, but like,
It's then when people join, watch it play back, then it's just gonna be silent.
nah, literally though. I
Maybe
guess
you
I'll.
just practice talking to yourself. Oh, it shows under 10K. I didn't join yet.
Bruh, do you even know what I'm doing right now? And this is why you have practice before you go live. So, wow, I haven't went live in so long. It's kind of awkward. Anyway, welcome back to Life with Maya, whatever. And it's where we talk about life in general. Why is that so loud? Anyway, what am I going to talk about on here? Talk about what I usually talk about on my channel. This is awkward. Anyway. Oh, I see a comment. Jesus loves you. Hmm? Yeah. Can't believe I'm live. I don't know what to talk about. Hi, cinnamon roll. What? Oh, yeah. I guess I'm talking about what's on my list then. I don't know if y'all know what I talk about on my channel. Anyway, let's talk about the myth of hustle culture and why rest feels like laziness. Like in this world today, a lot of people be on the hustle, like on the grind, all day, every day. And like if you're not on the grind or whatever, you feel like unproductive, and you feel lazy or whatever. Even me, I'm like, I need to be productive, because if I'm not productive, then I'm just wasting my hours away. It's just boring. I love your voice. Thank you. My singing voice or hi, Stephanie Berger. Yeah. Literally when I'm not productive the whole day, I just feel like, what am I doing with my life? Like, yeah, hustle culture is, I feel like it's not really a good thing though. Like, a lot of people expect you to be productive all the time, every day and stuff. And I'm like, ain't nobody have time for that. People need rest. People need to go to sleep. Like, how do you expect me to work all day, every day, all the time? Like, that's not, humans need rest. But anyway, yeah, that's why every time I'm like, not, mm, that's why when I'm like not productive or whatever, I be feeling lazy. Like, what are you doing with your day? Yeah. Anyway, how burnout shows up differently from regular tiredness. Like, burnout is not the same as regular tiredness. Burnout is like, you wake up one day and you're like, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm crashing out. I'm done. I'm so done. Like, I don't explain it. Like, you're tired, but then burnout is like so different. It's like, you're so just, no. You're just so, how do I explain it? Just super tired. I don't know. Tired from doing anything. Like, imagine you trying to make money, but you're too burnt out to make money, so you just stay in your bed all day for weeks, or just a whole day straight. Like, that's not burnout be like. You just don't want to do anything, or whatever. But anyway, signs you're mentally exhausted, but pushing through anyway. Like, a sign you're mentally exhausted. Maybe you don't like doing stuff you don't want to. Maybe you don't like doing things that you used to like. Like, even me, I still started crocheting again recently, but like, it's not even interesting as it was before. It's like, I mean, it's still interesting, but like, before it was like really good feeling or whatever. But like, now when I crochet, it's like, it's okay. But like, yeah, mentally exhausted. The guilt people feel for resting in a productivity obsessed world. Like, a lot of people, crochet is so relaxing. Yes, have a list, and what about it? Anyway, yeah, people be feeling a lot of guilt for resting and stuff. And why though? Like, just rest. It's that simple. Anyway, why self-care isn't just face masks and candles. Like, self-care isn't just doing a whole bunch of beauty stuff all day, every day, just to be like that girl, that TikTok girl, that Instagram girl, whatever, or whatever. Yeah. Like, self-care is doing the things you want to do, doing the things you love to do, whenever or whatever. Anyway, Mike Oxlong, whatever. Anyway, yeah, like, just putting like face mask, candles, having the perfect luxury bath, whatever, isn't all there is to do with self-care, whatever. Like, there's mental self-care, physical self-care, all that and stuff. Yeah. How capitalism glamorizes overworking and undersleeping. Like, this world today is like, you need to work for me all the time. No matter if you're sleeping, no matter if you're tired, no matter if you have stuff to do, no matter, want you to have they want you to work for them all this time and stuff. And like, you don't have time to have a life or whatever. Like, you don't have time to do the stuff you want to do. And they want you not to think and all that. And so you don't have the mental capacity to think for yourself and realize that working for someone else, why would you work for someone else? But anyway, you should work for your own self. Passive income, self-employed, stuff like that. You see all these wealthy people, whatever, they've been working for themselves. You don't see billionaires working for other people. Anyway, wow, I say anyway a lot, but I know that. Toxic productivity, feeling worthless even feeling worthless if you're not achieving. Toxic productivity. A lot of people be feeling like, why aren't I being productive right now? Like, I need to be productive all the time, all the time. And like, a lot of people don't like not being productive because then they feel like a failure or whatever. Like, I'm not doing anything. What am I supporting? What am I putting out in this world if I'm not doing anything? Like, I'm not helping the world at all. I'm just staying in my room all day long and stuff. But yeah. School systems feeding into burnout. Like, the school system be feeding into burnout so much. They expect you to do 8 hours of school, 5 days a week, 10 months of the year, over 100, like 180 days. Is that 180 days of the year? No, I think it's more, or whatever. Anyway, they expect you to do all this, plus extracurriculars like sports or clubs and stuff, like Girl Scouts, basketball, soccer, all that stuff. And what else? Homework, exams, tests, pop quizzes. Yeah. And y'all expect us to not get burnt out from all that stuff. We're basically working a whole job going to school. Like, it's basically the same hours, 8 hours. Like, people be working for 8 hours, don't they? Or more. Yeah. And like, why does the school system hate the kids so much? Like, what? Why do y'all hate us so much? Yeah, I was doing all this work 5 days a week, plus on the weekends, whole bunch of homework or studying for something, for information we won't even need in real life or whatever. Like, all those students and teachers and staff and stuff, a lot of them don't even care. Like, we won't even need all that stuff in real life anyway. Like, let's be for real. Who needs to learn about all those types of math and stuff? We don't use that in regular day life. Like, I get like, anyway, I'm going off subject. Jobs that praise dedication but exploit overwork. Like, they praise, ooh, this person is a star employee or whatever and all that. But then when it comes to them, like, oh, passing out or whatever from like overwork, then I'm like, oh no, that wasn't us. They were just, I don't know what's going on at their house or whatever, but we can't have that. You're fired, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. Social media comparison fueling burnout. Like, in social media, it makes people seem like, oh, everyone's doing better than me. Everyone has a better life than me. Everyone's making money. They're being luxurious. They're being high maintenance. They're having just a better life than me. And what about me? Like, all this social media just makes people feel just down and stuff and all that. Yeah. Number 11. How burnout affects creativity and joy. Like, being burnt out isn't just simple tiredness. It affects your daily life, weekly life, monthly life, life in general. And it makes you feel like unable to do anything. Just numb, just bored, just stagnant, just empty. And it kills your creativity and joy. Why? Because you don't want to do anything. Like, and it comes in waves. Unless sometimes it just stays for hours, or a whole day, or a whole week. I don't know. Some people are different. But yeah, burnout be destroying people's creativity and joy and happiness and all that stuff. Like, for real. Number 12, the pressure of turning hobbies into side hustles. Like, a lot of people be working a lot and all that, and they have a whole bunch of hobbies, right? And then now they just want to turn into a side hustle because, like, maybe that's another way for them to make money or something, you know? Number 13, reframing productivity. Rest is productive too. Like, taking rest is productive. Luxuriously, Layla, that is true. They'll take credit for your hard work and achievements, But then if something bad happens, or it's shown that you have mental health issues, then they act like it's not caused by them. Exactly, like that wasn't us. They have some issues to tend to. They need to get a therapist or a doctor, a psychiatrist, blah blah blah, whatever. Yeah. Um, yeah, rest is productive too. Like a lot of people be like, why are you sleeping all day? Cause I guess my body needs it, obviously. Why are you productive all day? Even though you don't want to, you're literally stressed. Exactly. Take a breather. Calm down. Yeah. Why younger generations burn out faster. Like side hustles. They be having so many side hustles and expectations and all that. Like younger generations be burning out so quick. Cause like they have so many expectations from other people, from society in general. And they just get burnt out. And a lot of people, this generation has a lot of mental health issues. Like Gen Z, Gen Alpha, maybe even boomers. Is that the right generation? Boomers, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, millennials. I think millennials have. I mean, a lot of people have mental health issues anyway. But yeah, Gen Z in specifically is like has a lot of mental health issues. Like this society is so down bad, and it's just so sad. Like a lot of people are just struggling. Like, but anyway, yeah, just they have so many expectations for everybody all the time. Like, take a breather, calm down, let me live my life. Why do you expect so much from me? Like, this generation is really expected. People expect so much from them, and it's so annoying. Like, get off my back. Anyway, the body's physical response to constant stress, like brain fog, headaches, insomnia. Like when you have when you're stressed out a lot, people, your body would just give out or whatever. Like you'll be stressed. You won't be able to think properly. You have headaches. You won't be able to sleep and all that. And that's just what happens, unfortunately. Yeah. Even me, I once had insomnia for like a week straight. And I'm like, what is going on? I was just staring at the wall at night, just overthinking. Maybe that's why I got insomnia, because I couldn't stop thinking. My overthinking used to be so bad. Like, I would just stay up all night just thinking. I don't know where my overthinking went. Like, it's, like, gone now. Like, I can really, like, I don't really be overthinking anymore now. I don't know what happened to my overthinking, but I'm glad it's gone, because, like, that was a lot. That was too much overthinking. I was about to crash out. But yeah. Learning to say no without guilt. Like a lot of people are pushovers and people pleasers and stuff like that, and they don't like saying no to people. Like say no. Like if you don't want to do something or say anything or whatever, just say no. Like, but that's easier said than done for some people. But anyway, saying no is like if people don't understand no, that's alarming. That's a red flag. You need to get that sorted out. Cause what? Nah. While regulating emotions is harder when you grew up in chaos. Like, say you grew up in a toxic household and stuff, and regulating your emotions is just, your emotions be all over the place. Yeah, cause like, one minute you're sad, one minute you're mad, one minute you're happy, just for a fraction of a second, but then you're just mad or something. Why? Because in a toxic household. Why? Because they're evil, narcissistic, just miserable people who want other people to be miserable with them. They won't say they're miserable. They'll pretend like they're goody two shoes in front of other people, but really they're evil. Really evil. Am I speaking from experience? Maybe. Not too much. I'm finally left though. Finally. Even though it's only been it's been less than 2 weeks since I escaped. Anyway, yeah. Unlearning survival mode and learning to actually live. Like being in survival mode all the time is exhausting. It's boring. It's numb. It's depressing. Like why be on survival mode? Why just exist when you can live? Like being on survival mode was not it. I'm so glad I finally escaped. Cause that place was not it. A lot of people be like, oh, they're your parents. Parents don't act like that. Parents don't treat their kids like that, first of all. Like, if those are parents, I don't want parents in. Simple as that. Like, what? My mom was evil. And then she would act all nice in front of other people. But anyway, let's not talk about her. I excommunicated her. Like, some people would be like, they're your parents, no matter what they do. That's toxic. That's so toxic. Like, no. Like, no matter what they do, they're still your parents. No. I don't believe in that. No, definitely not. And that's why I excommunicated her. I excommunicated all those people. Like, the only person I have in contact now is my sister. Like, and forget my other siblings. They're just like my mom. Like, no. Matter of fact, I don't have a mom anymore. Yep. And I don't have those other siblings. I'm not related to them anymore. Nope. I cut them off from my life. No. But anyway. How toxic parents minimize or dismiss feelings. It's not that bad. Like, even, oh, you said I wasn't going to talk about her anymore. Anyway, I'm still going to talk about her. Because, like, why not? I don't care. So, my mom or whatever, she would dismiss my feelings, like, all the time. She would be like, oh, well, I had it worse, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to tell you about that, though, because you wouldn't be able to handle it, blah, 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 blah. And she would just make up a whole bunch of stuff. She would also act like I didn't say stuff, or she didn't say something, be like, I never said that. You never said that. Remember that time when you said blah, blah, blah? No, that never happened. Oh, I don't remember that? Yes, you do. She be lying about remembering stuff. Yeah, and even when, I remember when I decided to like drop out of high school and stuff, 12th grade, yes, a lot of people be like, why are you dropping out of 12th grade? Let me just finish the year. I was so depressed and suicidal. I could not finish the rest of the year. I went like 5 days in 12th grade and I was like, nope, I can't do this anymore. And it wasn't even 5 days straight. It was like 2 days one week, 3 days another week, and the other days I just didn't go. Did she find out? Yes. But anyway, after that I was like, I'm just gonna go to school online. But then after that, I was like, nope, I'm not going to school online. Maybe I'll get my GED. I finally got my GED or whatever. Took a while, but I got it. But yeah, I could not go in 12th grade year. Yeah, that would have been, oof, I probably would have, let me not talk about that. That would have been nightmare. Yeah. Guilt tripping after everything I've done for you. Bruh, my mom would be like, yo, I'm gonna say my mom. That lady would be like, oh, she would guilt trip a lot and gaslight and manipulate. So narcissistic. But anyway, she would like guilt trip and be like, I've done all this for you. I've invested years into your education at this Muslim institute, blah blah blah, whatever. Or whatever. I'm not saying that word. Anyway, I've invested years into your education, having you blah 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 blah, make you go to this school, whatever, all these years. I want you to graduate there, blah 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 blah. But anyway, you're basically my investment, my property, and whatever I want you to do, you do it. Whatever college, you better go to college, actually. And matter of fact, since I didn't become a doctor, you better become a doctor. What kind of doctor I want you to be? Maybe a neurosurgeon, or an anesthesiologist, or an OBGYN, or an eye doctor. I don't know what they're called. Do they have a specific name? Eye surgeon, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, like, they be expecting so much. Like, calm down. When parents see, no, yeah, when parents see children as extensions of themselves, like a lot of people, especially with like toxic households, toxic parents, maybe it's a toxic lover or whatever and stuff. And, but most of the time it's the parents or whatever, and they see their kids as extensions of themselves, and sometimes they be getting jealous of their kids. But anyway, they always be treating them bad anyway. But they just want themselves to look good. And sometimes their kids look good, so if their kids look good, then they look good. Simple as that. And maybe they do act like how they usually act at home or whatever. But then they'll be like, oh, it's my kid, they're all bad or whatever, so they made me like this or whatever. Like, what? What are you talking about? Make it make sense. It's not even clicking. Anyway. Because I said so, oh my gosh, I hate that line. Heard that so many times. As a tool for control, not guidance. People don't, toxic parents in general don't say because I said so for guidance. They say it as a way of controlling you. Like, because I said so, it's crazy. Like, my toxic ex parent or whatever would be like, oh, I'm your mother, blah, 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 blah. You do as I say. Simple as that. Because I'm your mom. No matter if I'm right, no matter if I'm wrong, all of that. Whatever I tell you to do, do it. No matter if it's offing somewhere, blah, blah, blah. Like, what? I ain't doing that. Make it make sense. You crazy. Nah. Emotional neglect versus physical neglect. Like, physical neglect would probably be maybe your parents aren't around. Then emotional neglect would be like they treat you as if you're like you're invisible, or they just treat you super cruel or something. Maybe they beat you up. Dang. Let's not say that. This is how I cope. Yeah. Maybe they beat you up or stuff. Anyway. And call you on names and stuff. Or even worse. Yeah. The golden child versus the scapegoat family dynamic. Like, you have the golden child who can never do anything wrong, who's always a perfect golden child or whatever, who can never do wrong in their parents' eyes. And then you have the scapegoat, and they are the child who gets blamed for everything, even if they didn't do it. And most of the time, they don't even be doing it anyway, and they just get blamed, and everyone be putting out their anger on them. Like, what did they do wrong? Nothing. The only thing that they did wrong is nothing. You being their parent is actually terrible. It's tough. Yeah. Normalizing yelling and calling it discipline, like yelling at your kids every day, all day, multiple times a day, giving us lectures, and just yapping your mouth for no reason at this point. It's such a waste of time. Like, bruh, yelling at them all the time, is not a normal family dynamic, relationship, whatever. Parents who demand respect but don't give it. Like, even before, like, people would be like, oh, you're supposed to respect me. Why I've become your mother? Why? Because I'm blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I don't give up who you are. Like, you say you demand respect. No, you say you want respect from me. But you don't respect me yourself. You expect me to do all this stuff for you. And then when I don't want to do it, you go all rah, 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 like a dragon, rah, or whatever. And then when I don't want to do what you want me to do, you're like, oh, we ain't gonna have that. I'm gonna have to discipline you, young lady. I'm gonna have to put you in check, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah. If I'm shivering, it's because it's cold. Really cold. But I'm good. I think I'm warming up. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking fast. But anyway. Weaponizing religion, culture, or tradition to control kids. Like, a lot of people be like, your religion says, your God says, blah, 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 just control you. And the thing is, they be twisting the words of the book or whatever. They be like, oh, God said this, blah, 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 blah. Well, you can clearly see that it does not say that in the book. And they're just twisting the words. Like, they only want the words that benefit them, and then they just switch it up to more fit with what they want you to do or whatever, and all that. Like, and even culture too, and tradition. Yeah, to control kids and all that and stuff. And it's like so annoying. Like, why would you do that? Like, I know why you do that, because they're evil. But other than that, like, be so for real. Yeah. The subtle ways toxic parents sabotage independence. Like, toxic parents, they want to be like, oh, I'm your parent, and you're going to stay under my roof. I'm going to control you forever because I'm miserable, and I want you to be miserable along with me. And the fact that you're even getting a little bit of success, I'm jealous, I'm mad, and yes, I'm projecting, and yes, I'm miserable, and you'll be miserable with me. Like, nah. And then they want you to be independent, but then they don't want you to be independent. They'll be like, oh, I'm going to kick you out. You're leaving. You're being bad, blah, blah, blah. But then when you try to leave, they'll be like, no. If you leave, then I won't have anyone to put my anger out on. I won't have anyone to control, blah, 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 blah. Like, bruh, what? yeah. Oh, parents who dismiss mental health struggles as weakness. Like even when I was suicidal, anyway, positivity, fake it till you make it, you know. But yeah, even though like depression, all that stuff. Actually, even when I am depressed and suicidal and stuff in the past, whatever, people would be like, "Oh, you're just faking it," or "Just cheer up," or "Just go pray to God" or something. Yeah, like I haven't tried that, whatever. It doesn't work. Anyway, mm, they would be like, they would just dismiss my feelings. They'd be like, "Oh, you haven't tried everything. Like, try going outside. Try communicating with your family. Try making new friends, talking to people, going out. Do you think depressed people want to go outside? Make it make sense. Have you not read Google? Have you not read what depressed is and the symptoms of depression? Like, why would I want to go outside and talk to people? No, I don't want to talk to you. Get out of my room, get out of my face, and stop talking." Anyway, wow, I went all off. But yeah, like, if I don't want to go outside, I'm not going outside. Simple as that. The pain of feeling like you can't be your authentic self at home or whatever. Like, I can't be myself. Like, when I was there at the toxic house or whatever, I could not be myself. Like, whenever I wanted to say something, I couldn't even say anything to my mom. Like, she's so toxic, whatever. Like, even when I did used to say, like, tell her stuff, whatever, she'd be like, "Oh, okay, whatever. I had it worse. You're lying. You're capping. Just stop talking." Like, and then actually, when I would talk to her, she would start talking about herself. She would either do that or just completely ignore what I had to say. And then she would be like a few days later, "I always listen to you. Why don't you just talk to me? Shut up." Like, shut up. Like, what? No. Crazy. No. Setting boundaries with family without drowning in guilt. I mean, I don't even be drowning in guilt, like, at all. I don't even like them to begin with, so those people who have toxic families and still love them couldn't be me. I never even liked my mom anyway. Let's be for real. Like, I'm so glad to excommunicate her because she's evil. She's crazy. She's narcissistic. Yeah. Healing as an adult when you had toxic parents growing up. So apparently I'm an adult now, 18, whatever. I still feel like I'm 17. I don't know. It takes a while for me to feel like my age. But in American terms, I am an adult. Now, if it was Thailand or something, or China, it's actually different, the age of maturity for different countries. Some countries are 20, some countries are 18, some are 16, I think, or something. But yeah, learn to let go of that and let in positivity, growth, success, wealth, abundance, positivity. Yeah, all that. High maintenance, high status. Yeah, I can't believe I went through my list already. That was literally 32 points. What am I going to talk about now? Alright. Alright, how do I even... Oh, no, not that. Bruh, I haven't been alive in so long. I don't even know how to pin. I don't even know how to respond to stuff. Anyway, I started posting well. I don't even know what to... I started a GoFundMe. And it's basically about helping women who are in crisis and stuff, who need shelter, who need housing, food, money, groceries, stuff like that, or whatever. And I'm not just talking about women in general, I'm talking about me too, or whatever. Like, people, it's so hard out here. Yeah, it's a lot. Like, people are getting let off from their jobs and stuff. The unemployment rates are going through the roof right now, apparently. I don't watch the news, but I heard that on the internet or whatever, that a lot of people are getting unemployed and stuff. And this is why you should have online income, passive income, self-employed. Work for yourself. Cause they say jobs are stable, but is it really? No, it's not. Cause you're working for someone else, and at any moment that person can fire you, or decide, you're not fit for this role anymore. Bye. Yeah. So you should be making online income, like Etsy. Make some listings on there, like maybe make some recipes using ChatGPT and Canva. Simple as that. Keep an eye made some listings. I had to wait. I need to make some more. I have like 10 on there. But yeah, Etsy, Printify. Make some designs on there too. What else? Dropshipping. Fiverr. Bruh. My Fiverr videos are still uploading right now. And I'm like, why are the Fiverr videos taking so long to upload? It's been weeks. So apparently, ChatGPT told me to contact Fiverr and be like, oh, my videos haven't uploaded. And tell them to upload it or whatever. And so I guess I'm gonna do that today. And yeah. And YouTube. Of course, I have a YouTube channel, Life of Maya, as you're watching right now. But anyway. Life is so interesting right now. Like, I can't believe I escaped. Saying escaped is crazy. I'm still gonna say escaped. Escaped, left, run away. It's not really running away. Define running away though. Like, did I take a plane? Yes. So technically, anyway, yeah, I'm finally left that place that caused me misery, depression, suicidal thoughts, just a whole bunch of stuff. And like, I'm finally free and happy. Well, I want to be happy. Whatever. I'm getting there. Maybe. I guess. Positivity. Right. Let's not go down that rabbit hole of depression again. Samaya, shall we? Now we're saying my name. My name is Maya. That's part of my name anyway. Is it spelled right like that in my name? No. But anyway. Wow. I maybe I should just sing, you know? Maybe I should sing, get into it, and I don't know. Bruh. Wait 1 second.